How many service and supply centres do we have now, Stephen? 97. So there you go, 97 Pirtek service and supply centres nationally. Yeah. Try and say that fast, Gordon.
No, I know 97. That was the last time New South Wales won an Origin.
That's not actually right. That's wrong. Cut that. That's actually right.
So 8 in a row, 1 in a row. Look at these kids.
Two weeks ago, won a series.
Yeah.
Hey, kids.
Yeah. Go the Blues. Now we should ask you about State of Origin while you're here, Gordon. So what were your thoughts? Like from a technical point of view, and I'm a racing car driver fisherman, but I thought the first game was an outstanding game to watch. The greatest game I've seen in a long time. And I know that gets said a lot in the media. They go, oh, how good was it? But I thought it was great. I thought the second game, what did you think? I thought it was a little bit...
Yeah, I thought the referees lost control. They let all the pushing and shoving, and both sides. I didn't see Greg Inglis. I didn't see Billy Slater in open space. I didn't see Jared Hayne in open space either. So I thought that they didn't keep the 10 metres. The game didn't eventuate and get to what it was. New South Wales certainly deserved their win. 2 years ago, we won with a Cooper Cronk field goal, 45 metres out. 3 minutes to go or whatever. Last year it was 2 points in the deciding game. This year, so there hasn't been too much between these two sides. Even though Queensland have won 8 in a row, they've been getting closer, and New South Wales deserve their victory. I don't know what to expect come next Wednesday, because the shackles are off, I think, for New South Wales, so the monkey's off their back, but I think it's off for Queensland. I think they were trying to protect their 8 in a row, and how long does it go on? So now they can start playing footy. I thought they stopped playing footy and try to protect their lead, and they shouldn't have protected their lead. And they've got so many great players, but I didn't see them throw the ball around as much as they would have liked to. And that's full credit to New South Wales. But
do you feel both teams did that, but?
Yeah, I think well, New South Wales, not like confidence wouldn't have been that high going into this series, but Laurie Dowley did an absolutely amazing job, and it took Jared Hayne brilliance and Nathan's play with him. What a player he is, and in game 1 he dominated. It was still 2 tries all, but it was all about Jared Hayne, and in game 2 to keep Queensland scoreless, in a State of Origin side, a side that's coming off 8 victories. It's New South Wales were outstanding. In game 3 I don't know what to expect, but looking like there's all those really good young New South Wales kids coming through, I'm a little bit worried, but Queenslanders are Queenslanders, and we just keep on taking one step at a time and maybe win another 8 in a row.
And so, Heine, what are your thoughts? So, game 1 with that big win, which was a fantastic game, as we already touched on. So, a lot of confidence gained for New South Wales out of that first game. A big arm wrestle, a lot of one out, running up the ruck in the second game. Not a pretty game to watch, but it was a game we had to win to really break.
The first game I thought was a great spectacle. It was exciting. But going into the second game, I was very cautious of Queensland. Last year, New South Wales went up there. Queensland didn't play that well, so I knew Queensland had more in them. But second game was more of a rusted-on league fans game. Wasn't much movement. It was a very up-the-middle type of game. I suppose, as Gordy said, the key players didn't get too much room to move, which I liked. I don't like seeing backs in open spaces. So I thought it was a good game, good win. Very good. So, but I saw the New South Wales boys today, and I said, oh, how good this must feel. Going into camp for game 3, knowing you've already wrapped up the series, but they said, no, we're going to take it serious. It's a very serious camp for us, and we're going to do everything we can to win game 3. We want to do a whitewash. We want to embarrass them up there and hold the trophy up there. So,
well, they want to. They want to roll.
Because I was thinking, I would have loved nothing more to have wrapped the game up after. Series up after 2 wins and just gone up to camp into game 3 and just, sat back and enjoyed it and had a few more beers than what we'd usually have. But no, they're really committed to winning game 3 up there.